you like in here. My take on it is keep it short and keep it straight to the point, so people, when they come to your page, they can read what your Facebook page is about straight away. Alright, so we've changed the image on the left, made it a bit bigger. You know, it's more relevant because it's got a title on it. Now we're going to add some nice fancy images on top. Now this is not very straightforward, and it took me a while to actually work out how to do this. I was actually on one of my Facebook pages, deleted the images on the top, and I couldn't find out a way to get it back. But it's very straightforward. When you create a Facebook page, you have a photo tab on the left. This is what we're going to use. Now, I advise you do not delete this until you've done it. This comes by default. So after you've created the images on top, you can then go ahead and remove these photos if you want to. So you click on photos. And now I've already got a album in my photo section, which is where it put all my profile pictures, which is this one and the one that was there before. But what we want to do now is create a new album, a new photo album. So you go to the top right within the photo page and click on upload photos. What this would do, it would open up a dialog window, or maybe not. Okay, it's kind of opened up my file window to tell me to browse for photos, but I'm going to do that anyway. So I'll choose this photo, which is flower 1, open. Let's see what it does. Alright, so that's pretty much how it's done, really. So, and then it automatically uploads the picture for you. Now, what you want to do is add up to 5 photos in this album, and I will explain why you have to make it 5. You can make it more than 5, but it has to be nothing less than 5. So I will add more photos. So I've got a couple of photos in here that I've already saved, and I am going to choose 5 of them. What you would like to do, or what I prefer to do, me personally, is you put photos that are relevant to your Facebook page, because all these photos I'm adding now are going to be displayed on top of the Facebook page. So for example, I'm building a Facebook page about a flower shop, so it's relevant that I put flowers in there. If you were building a page about, I don't know, computer products, you might want to put some computer products on there. So it has to be relevant to what the page is about. Alright, here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 images. And if you wanted to, you could give these titles, the images titles. Now, I think it's a good idea to give them titles. I will tell you why when we come back to that. But for the minute, we are just going to add these pictures to the album. Now, it says post photos. We don't want to post the photos, we just want to save them. So click on cancel. Now that will bring up a dialog box, so nothing to worry about. And then it asks you, are you sure you want to cancel your upload? You can delete the uploaded photos or keep them and publish them later. So we want to keep them. Okay, so we just say keep photos. Alright, so this is my new album. Now, I think I forgot to give it a title, but you can always go back and edit this. But I'm going to give it a description. So I'll say flavors of flowers we offer. Take your pick. Okay, I'll save that. I'm also going to edit the album because I want to give it a different title, the edit album, and I will say various flowers for sale. Okay. If you had a location, you can put your location in here, and this is the description that we put in earlier. Depending on if you're from the UK or the US, your flavors might be spelled differently, but I'm going to stick with this, so save. Alright, now what we've done, we have created an album, added 5 images to it, and that's all we've done. We gave the album a name and we gave it a description. Now if I go back to my page, automatically these 5 images will be on top of my page. So you need to click on wall, and there it is. So we've got 5 images on top of your page. Now it's beginning to take shape. You can, if somebody comes to this page for the first time, they have a feeling that it's about flowers, and you know they know exactly what they're going to get. All right. Now with the images on top, a good thing to do would be to give each image a description, a relevant description, because this can then generate links to your own website or to the product that you put on the top here. So for example, these are flowers. If these were to be flowers that I was selling in my shop, a user will come here and click on it. So what you need to do when they click on it, it would then, they can see that the hot flower shop is about the shop, and a good thing would be to edit and give this a description. So I can say pink, I'm not sure what the name of the flower is, pink flowers for sale. You know, you could give it a price, say $5.99, and then, and this is the exciting part, you can then put a direct URL to where they can buy the flowers. Now that is just a made up URL, but it would be, you know, something product, you know, it'd be a URL to the flower itself. And if you save this, what this does is that, and I think what this does is that when people come to your site and they roll over these images and they click on it, they can see what it's about. And oops, I don't think I saved that last one. So let's actually, yeah, I did save it. This is the other one. So if we click on, yeah, that's one thing it also does. It rearranges these images. So, you know, make sure that your image, wherever it is on this section, it doesn't really have to rely on where it stays. So it can stay anywhere, but make sure that, you know, it's just a generic image. I have tried to make 5 images that read, you know, a whole sentence, but then I realized that Facebook kept on rearranging them and it didn't make sense. So this is the one we edited just now. If I click on it, there you go, the hot flower shop, pink flower for sale for $5.99, and they can click on the link. So basically you are making use of the social functions within Facebook and making use of this top part of your page. Also, when we created the album, it's also posted it to our page, and when people click on this page, sorry, on this post, for example, if they clicked on that, they will come to this flower and they will see what exactly it's about. They can also like it, which is a good thing, because then their friends would see that they've liked it and they will come and find out what it's about. And that's just one way of generating traffic to your Facebook page. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Just to recap, we have learned how to add and edit an image on the left, which is like the logo of your Facebook page. We've learned how to edit different information within Facebook to make your page more relevant to what you do. We have also learned how to add images on top of the page and also link and put description on each of those images to make them more relevant and to generate traffic to your external website if you have one. Thanks for listening and watching. In the next tutorial, we are going to be looking into how to add extra tabs on the left hand side of the menu here, and also how to create a fan gate, which I think is very, very useful if you have a Facebook page to generate more dedicated users. See you in the next tutorial.